We should point out it's not just boxing, it's all combat sports. And will there be a kind of sub setup? So everybody, the boxers that want to be part of the union, pay their subs. And will you be hoping to get support from those that benefit from the fight game, such as the broadcasters and the promoters, etc.?
Yeah, definitely, and I believe the broadcasters is the way to do it. For a small percentage of each television network deal that's struck with promoters, maybe can trickle down to the union, and maybe 1% of every ticket sold by each promoter. It's not the end of the world. It's not a massive amount. I don't believe in asking fighters for a percentage of the purse. I don't think that's right. I think there's too many people taking percentage of fighters' purse, and they're working really hard for it. I think everyone should pay maybe the same dues and the same fees, but also the television money. Sponsorship's a big one. If we can find a way where we can get someone like a Bupa or Potential Health or some of the big healthcare companies out there. Imagine every fighter in this country being covered by a private health insurance, knowing that if they do get injured in the ring, they're covered and they're taken care of, and at least they can be operated on or seen to or treated by a professional doctor and a good healthcare service. Again, as I said, we're offering father status for people like that and companies like that to come on board with us at the start and show their willingness to also support combat sports and fighters. And you're right, exactly what you're saying. It's not just boxing. It will be MMA, mixed martial arts, it'll be kickboxing, karate, all the combat sports out there, and we will have experts in place for each of those sports.
Your co-founder, have you ever had any pushback at all or any negativity from the major promoters?
No, but to be honest with you, they don't really, it's not really ready to launch just yet. We're going to be launching very soon. It's been happening behind the scenes. We've been at least a year behind the scenes getting this off the ground because it has to be done properly. Someone like Amir Khan coming along, he's had his issues. He's had his issues at rules meetings. He's had his issues at weigh-ins. He's had his issues with contractual disputes. I've had minor contractual disputes. I've lost count of the amount of times I've had issues when fighters are getting their hands wrapped and people, officials, staff, everyone just adhering to the rules, and trying to stick to the rules. Obviously, they have to be stuck to the rules, and they have to know the rules, and sometimes officials don't really get it. Someone like Amir Khan has been around the block and seen it all, and having him on board as a founder member, he knows that fighters need protected and need help also. And if we can get it done and make this a big success, then obviously a union in boxing should last, and combat sports should last forever. But it's surprising to me, and it's shocking to me that it hasn't been done already. Yeah, I used to see it with sportsmen and sportswomen. I'd see them retire and I'd see them get depression, and I'd wonder why. And I'd think you had a great career, or you were a top footballer, or you were a top. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors. But then once that ends, that career ends, and then it's what are you now? You lose that identity. You're no longer the footballer. You're no longer the fighter. No, let's stick to fighting and boxing. And from what I know is, you lose that identity as a fighter.